What's good, everybody? So, the patch just released, and something that I think that should be said about Ken, aside from everything else like this we already know about. I wanted to focus on the actual run priority thing, because I noticed a lot of people were saying that, like when they try Jinrai, sometimes they would get run instead, and I actually figured out something that's really important with consistent evidence that will show you what I'm about to explain. So as I do OD Jinrai right now, I'm getting it pretty consistently, right? So I'm not gonna mention why that is versus when I do it like this. And you guys can check my inputs too. I'm doing pretty much spot on. Like my most recent input was down, forward, into forward pretty cleanly. And then I would do kicks. So what's the difference between this and then this? Because I'm doing it just as fast. So when I do this and then I do this, let's check those last two command inputs. So as you can see with the second one, or the last one that I did, I went back to neutral and then press kicks. And for some reason, when you do that every time, like I'm about to do this like 5 times in a row. I don't get Jinrai kicks at all. But if I hold forward as I press the 2 kicks, I don't get run at all. So I believe this is what Capcom specifically wanted to do, just so, I guess, I don't know. Like, I can't really picture what situations where I don't really remember there being a time where I would get run instead when I wanted OD Jim when I wanted run instead, because clearly they want some situation where you want to run and then you would get sometimes, like with the inputs in this game, you could really like delay a certain movements, and then if you press a button you would get a special move almost. Let's say if you just shimmy around and stuff, right, and then I would go back up and then go back into in a standing position. I don't know. I actually really don't know, because for the most part my inputs never really tend to be bad. If anything, most of the miss input situations I guess I'd have were getting the occasional like DP as I start like but aside from that, this is really important to know, just because so long as you keep the rule of OG Jinrai, see this? Holding forward as you press the 2 kicks, right? If you want OD Jinrai, see here, I'm not getting. I am not getting run, not even one time. But if I would try going back into neutral while pressing kicks without holding forward, I'm gonna get run every time. Every time. So that's just something to keep in note. Especially, I'm noticing now too, it's even the same principle with, actually, no, it's not. It just has to do with the kick the kick situation and the run. So that's just something short that something small that I want people to know, because I was watching a few videos and I noticed some people have said that. So this is just going to be a quick video just to point that out. So just remember that OD generally has to go forward for that while you press the kicks. See? My third input starting from the top, forward in the 2 kicks. And it's always going to be. But if you press kicks while your stick is in neutral or hit, or your inputs are in neutral, you are not going to get anything at all. And this for the most part, from what I'm seeing, only applies to like the kick moves. Because if I were to do Odinatsu, the same principle is applying right here, which is something that I'm noticing right now actually. My kicks are being pressed in neutral, in a neutral stance. So, but if I do that, all I press kicks, Tatsu every time. So that's just something to keep in note for y'all. Anybody who plays Ken. Oh yeah, fuck the Ken haters too. Yeah, fuck y'all.